Oh boy, I'm so excited! Hello little pickles! I have unpacked everything. I want to show you. First I'm going to start with the savory things, which is consisting of ribs. I was really surprised by this actually, because even though I've been in Sweden for a couple of years now, I have never actually had ribs at Christmas. So I'm really excited to try these ones. And then next is probably going to be this. This is just some pate. I really like pate actually, so I'm going to be kind of surprised if I don't like this. But yeah, I also need to find out if they have anything on it, because in England we have like say red onion chutney or something, some kind of chutney on it. So I don't know if they do that here because chutney is not really a big thing. I have got some of this. Again, I've not actually had this before, and this is, from what I've been told, is kind of a huge thing. So I'm gonna try this as well. Then I'm gonna try, of course, the sill, which is herring, I believe. This one I know that is actually pretty good because I've had a similar one, so again, I'll be surprised if I don't like it. But this one I haven't actually had before. It's like a mustard one, as you can see. I actually love this. This is Glögg. I don't know if I'm saying that quite right, I think so. We have a similar one in England, it's called mulled wine. I'm gonna make some of this quickly and then, yeah. It's also really traditional to have them in these tiny little mugs. They're so cute, and it's also a really good thing because I love this stuff so much that if I had it in a normal size mug, I'd be so drunk so quickly. You can actually get it in non-alcoholic, but yeah, it's so good. Definitely, if you're coming to Sweden, you have to get hold of some of this. It's amazing. So they smell pretty good actually. It's strange. They don't really smell just like a normal rib that you would put on a barbecue. It is kind of some Christmassiness. It smells pretty good. Okay, let's just try it. This is not something I would think of having for Christmas. This is really strange to me. Really good though. They were so good. Next up is Julmust. The best way to describe this, I think, is it's kind of between Coca-Cola and root beer, if you've ever had that. It's probably one of the strangest things you would try when you first came here. It's how it looks. It looks much like a Coca-Cola basically. I'm gonna pour two up, one for my partner because he'll love this. Every year I forget what this tastes like. Every year I feel like it tastes like liquid, like washing up soap. I don't know why. There's something in it that tastes kind of soapy to me. Yeah, like if you had Coca-Cola, soap, and root beer, maybe like a little bit splash of Dr. Peppery kind of. It's not so bad. I think every year it's growing on me as well. So yeah. Julmust. Okay, you can see there's quite a lot of like dill and stuff on it, and there's also some other little herbs, so I'm really surprised how different this tastes to the salmon we would have in England, and I can't really work out why. It's much more subtle flavor actually, which I wasn't expecting. I thought it would be a stronger flavor with the dill and the other herbs. I'm not sure what they are. It's good, although I still prefer my one at home. On the theme of fish. I'm a bit scared. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one because I know I like it. And this is definitely an acquired taste. In England, most English people, I would say, we're quite interested in pickled things. pickled onion, pickled egg is quite common. So we do actually have pickled fish as well. We have something called a roll mop, and that's basically the same thing as this. It's a piece of herring usually with onion, and it's rolled up and put in like, yeah, pickle. It's just pickled. But this is a little bit different because you can see there's like lots of different herbs. You can see a lot at the bottom as well. So they put a lot more effort in than we do. But it definitely shows because it's really good. And I actually asked one of the guys who worked at the shop if he could please pick out the most traditional Christmas herring, or sill as they would call it, for me to try. So let's get a nice piece there. As some people are going to be so grossed out by this. I can almost hear the gags of some people, like pickled fish, ew, and just wait until you actually see it. This one's even better. If you're grossed out by fish, now is the time to turn away. It still has the skin on. Sorry, my camera's not focusing hugely on it. Yeah, you can see. It's dripping everywhere. It still has a little bit of the skin on it, but you can't notice it at all. And then I just got some onions. Yeah, it's just a little piece of pickled fish. It's really good. I actually had a chat with my friend about this, who was really weirded out that as an English person I like this, but I think my sister would really love this as well. She also really likes roll mops. We used to like argue over them when we were younger. But no, it's really good. Definitely have to try it anyway. I'll save these for later. So some Julmust to wash it down. Nothing beats some soapy. I don't know what this is. It's not great. Okay, so this one is, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, but it's with like a kind of like a hollandaise sauce, basically. Mustard and mayonnaise. Let's give it a go. I've never had this either. It's mostly like sauce. You have to really dig around to get some out, and then when you get it out, it's very like really covered in it. I just like scrape some of this off so it's not so much, but yeah, okay. It's not so bad. The aftertaste is really nice actually. It's like just a normal kind of hollandaise taste. Unless you hate hollandaise, in which case the aftertaste is awful. It's just weird because with the other one, it's like, the other one is just really pickly and oniony and the flavors are really complementary, whereas this one you get like a sweetness, then you get like the tartness of the mustard, then you get like a really pickly flavor of the fish, then you get sweetness again, so it's like, I don't know, it's really strange. I'm not sure about that one. If you try it, let me know in the comments. This next. I think this is going to be good. I'm going to have another washing up soap flavoured drink. Why do I keep taking that drink? I really don't like it that much. So this is beetroot, but it's basically just beetroot and mayonnaise. It's really nice. Not very strong on the beetroot. If you didn't like beetroot that much, I can imagine you probably might not find this that bad even. But I really like beetroot, so it's really nice, yeah. Next on my savory list, and also these ones. Let's go for a gerkin. I actually love pickled gherkins, and I have weirdly loved them since I'm a child. Every time I go home to my grandparents, my grand always makes sure that there's funny cucumbers, as she calls them, pickled gherkins in the fridge. But these ones are really cute. They're really small. They have like a lot of extra things with mustard seeds and herbs. You can see at the bottom there's a lot of different things giving it some flavor, which I'm not really used to. Usually it's just pickled cucumber, but I'm feeling like I'm gonna really love these. So. What? That tastes so different from the ones I've had. Oh my god. Whoa. They're making my eyes water. They are really strong. Wow. I was not expecting that at all. They're very, very sour on the pickly side. But they also have a lot of like different flavors going on in there, which is quite cool actually. I have to have another one now. They're weirdly addictive. I'm kind of freaked out by that. I'd give it a 8 out of 10. Onto the pate. So I've been told that you have it with gerkin, so I might try that. Here is my control group. Plain pate. Gherkin flavoured pate. It's pretty good actually. You know what? Nah. I'm really excited for these. Baking at Christmas, saffron is something that's used quite a lot, along with cinnamon and cardamom, which was quite unusual to me because we don't really have cardamom or cinnamon in anything really baking wise in England. So these are actually really a big surprise when I first had them, but I've had them every year and I love them. This is called a Luseebulle. It's a saffron bun and it's pretty much, how do I explain this? This is what it's like in the middle. It's kind of a bread type situation. It's a bit like a brioche in a way, I guess. Yeah, pretty much like a saffron brioche, if you've had that before. It's really good. It's so good. If you can come to Sweden at this time of year, you absolutely have to try these. So the other one I have, I actually don't know what this one is called, but it's the exact same kind of bread, but it's with the cardamom instead. And I don't really have this that often. I don't actually know that many people that would choose this one over the saffron. I think saffron is pretty popular here. It seems more popular, but this one's definitely better, I think, for people that prefer more of a savory thing, I think, because at least for me, the cardamom is much more of a savory thing. Even though it is still quite sweet bread, more like the brioche, it's really nice, but not that exciting. I think most people know this around the whole world. Usual Candycanes, but I was actually really surprised when I first had these because they were mint flavored. Whenever I've had these in England when I was a kid, they were just like sugar flavored. Like they just tasted really sweet. There wasn't a minty flavor to them. I don't know if that was just the ones I had in England or if it's common, but these ones seem to be quite commonly tasting of mint, which is actually really nice. So, my last thing for you, and I can't wait for this. I'm actually going to do this in a different video, but it wouldn't really be completely Christmassy, at least without having gingerbread cookies, which is definitely something they have here very commonly. And in fact, they usually have them more in the shape of hearts than they do of little like men or women, which is really cool actually. I quite like them. They're the hearts and stars and things. But I'm sorry, I'm such a child. I couldn't resist. I really couldn't. I tried. I bought a gingerbread house. So I am going to be making this. I'm going to make it tomorrow though, so it's going to come out in a different video to this. I'm slightly concerned I don't have enough icing because I only have 1 tube of icing, so I might have to make some of that up myself. But I've got loads of sweets, and we'll talk about more stuff like this tomorrow.